doing? It is Tuesday, August 18th. Just finished a push workout. I didn't get any film. I just kind of wanted to do my own thing, just focus on my lifts. Sometimes for you guys, if you guys follow anybody else on YouTube, any fitness people, me personally, sometimes when I feel like I'm filming, it kind of distracts me from my workout. So today I just wanted to get a good workout in, out, not worry about trying to film, get awesome angles, kind of the whole 9 yards. So today, like I said, just an overall good push workout. I will start getting more video of my workouts, and then I'll be just talking over them, kind of letting you know what I'm doing, instead of just kind of talking from the car. I think I'm going to run the whole clip through and then just kind of, like I said, talk over it with showing my entire workout. I don't know what you guys think of that. I know a lot of other people do it, and it seems to work out well. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Today's topic that I really wanted to talk about, I posted something on Instagram the other day about it. If you're not following me, Will_Nelson11 on Instagram, is the topic of a mini cut. So I've been in a surplus for probably probably longer than that, probably about 8 months now. I did a mini cut in maybe February and ended mid-March. I lost about like 4 to 5 pounds, which is kind of what I was looking for. Didn't do any cardio at the time, just a caloric restriction, and I dropped pretty quick. So I'm contemplating doing another mini cut. Now, for those of you who don't know what a mini cut is, a mini cut is something that I would recommend doing when you're in a surplus for an extended amount of time, whether for at least minimum, my opinion, at least 6 to 7 months. Now, some people will say shorter, some people will say longer, but this is, again, just my personal opinion. Now, what a mini cut is it's a way for you to quickly drop body fat while in a surplus without completely going into a full-blown diet. Now, when you do a full-blown diet, I am a very big believer that the slower you do it, the better it's going to be. People that come to me and want to do a contest prep for 8 to 10 weeks, I usually don't recommend it because it's going to have to be drastic depending how far you are out. If you come to me with 12 to 16 weeks, it's very easy to chip away at it instead of, like I said, making huge jumps where we're automatically on a time restriction, and we have to do drastic things like tons of cardio, carb cycling, drop whatever it might be. I don't like doing that. So again, slower the better. Now again, as far as a mini cut is something that you want to go in and go out really quick, almost like you're gonna rob a bank and the bank's your fat. I know that's a horrible analogy, but that's pretty much what you want to do. So it's something where you cut your calories pretty drastically, and again, you don't have to do cardio if you don't want to. If you want to speed up the process, you can, but I wouldn't do an excessive amount of cardio right off the bat. It should be something where you can come in, drop a good amount of calories, a little bit more drastic than you would on a normal cut. 4 to 5 weeks, kind of drop a little bit of body fat, maybe drop that bloat from the carbs that you're intaking. Me personally, like I said, I'm all the way up to 450 to 475. Some days I'm pushing 500 as far as my carbohydrate intake. So I figure if I do a mini cut, I'll probably drop 3 to 4 pounds just from that glycogen bloat that I kind of normally hold from all the excess water that my body's holding. And then after you do the mini cut, you really just jump back into what you were doing before. Again, like I said, it's in, out, that's it. It's just a way to kind of recomp your body real quick and then go right back into a gaining phase. Now what this is going to do is kind of help, like I said, with your overall body composition, your glycogen stores, a lot of different things. So, and sometimes a mental aspect, it's nice to kind of cut really quick, kind of get a little bit leaner so you feel a little bit better about yourself, because sometimes when you're in a bulk or a surplus, you kind of just feel lethargic, or you just kind of feel fluffy or fat, whatever it might be. Even if you are doing like a lean bulk like me, sometimes it's a mental thing. If you guys have ever done a show before, whether it be bodybuilding, men's physique, bikini, anything like that, you have this image of what you used to look like during a competition, which is unrealistic, and it's one of the hardest things as a competitor that you need to get out of your head, is you can't look like that all the time. It's not healthy, it's not realistic, so don't do it. Now you can hover around like anywhere from like 8 to 10% body fat, still look great, still be healthy, but when you start getting into those really, really low digits, like 5%, 4%, it's just not healthy, so I don't recommend doing it. So again, that's kind of my mini cut. Now, me personally, what I did last time, and kind of give you guys a heads up what I was planning on doing if I'm going to do a mini cut. Again, my calories are anywhere from 34 to 3,600 right now, with my carbohydrates being all the way up to 450, 475. My fats vary anywhere from 80 to 100 grams a day, and then my protein's pretty consistent around 200, 210, sometimes slightly above. So my plan is, I am a very I have a really good insulin sensitivity, at least I think I do. So somebody like me, or you take somebody who's God's gift to earth when it comes to carbs, I swear he has like Asian descent, because he could eat all the rice he wants and just be insanely jacked all the time, is Alberto Nunez. That dude can eat like 400 grams of carbs and just still be shredded. So I think it has a lot to do with your ethnicity, your insulin sensitivity, your training, a lot of different factors. So again, me personally, I like to keep my carbs high even when in a mini cut. So I'm probably going to keep my carbs around 300, maybe 350, drop my fat to probably like 50 grams, and keep protein pretty consistent, that 200, 210. There's not really a purpose to drop your protein. Right there is kind of where you want to be, which my weight is like 178 right now, which is kind of ideal. But again, so I don't know what your guys' thoughts are. Should I do a mini cut? Should I not do a mini cut and just keep on in this surplus that I'm in right now? The overall goal is I'm planning on going back to the Arnold for next year in, I think it's like the beginning of March. So if you guys are going to go to the Arnold, make sure to hit me up. I'm really excited. I know it's really far out. We still have the Olympia, which a bunch of you are going to, which I wish I could go to, but I just got too much shit going on. So, but I will be going to the Arnold. I know a bunch of my friends will probably be heading there too. Hopefully my friend Brian in Pittsburgh will be heading out. We had a great time 2 years ago, just me and him. Nice thing is, since I own a nutrition company, Europa is one of the main vendors there, and I get VIP passes for me and like three or four other people. So I don't have to mess around with all the crowds and everything. I can kind of get special access to some of the things, which makes it worth it. Otherwise, if you guys have been to the Arnold before, it is a mess. You can't walk, you can't move. There's just, it's almost not fun unless you are working. You know, if you're representing a company, whether it be like Cellucor, Man Sports, GAT Nutrition, just any company, then it's a good time because actually you get to hang out, meet a bunch of people, and it's not overwhelming. But if you are just a spectator, okay, this guy's just gonna go. If you are just a spectator, then it's not as much fun. Years ago, they used to give away tons of samples. It was a great time, but it's getting watered. It's just too much now. So luckily, like I said, for me, I have those VIP passes where it makes it fun. I even got to watch the pre-judging for bodybuilding, which was awesome. If you guys get a chance, try to check that out too. But again, let me know your guys' thoughts. Should I do a mini cut or should I keep up with the gains? I'm really happy with the progress that I've made right now. I would probably estimate my body fat is probably around 12 to 13% right now. Some people say I'm lower, but I don't really think so. I think I have a pretty good judgment of my own body. So please comment below. Let me know what you guys think, mini cut or not. And if you guys have questions about a mini cut for yourself, don't be afraid to comment below. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have about a mini cut or a full-blown diet. If you're interested in actually coaching, don't be afraid to leave a message. My email and Instagram is there, so you can direct message me, and we can get you started on some type of prep, whether it's just a diet or a contest diet. Again, I'm more than happy to help. So again, make sure to follow me on Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and again, thanks again, guys. I will catch you later. Peace.
Making it almost famous. Wild nights in all those places. Half making it almost famous. And when I get out